So here's the thing that bugs me about people saying that everything is AI right now and we can't tell what's real anymore. I mean, yes, but also, do y'all ever close the laptop or put down the phone? Because there's a whole world out there that is real and can't be faked. AI is only something that you have to deal with when you're on a screen, and I think we forget that constantly. We're doom scrolling through AI-generated images, AI-written articles, bot accounts leaving AI comments on AI posts, and it starts to feel dystopian, like reality is dissolving. Nothing's trustworthy anymore. I get that feeling. I truly do. But then I go outside, and the trees are still there, and the sky still looks like that, and the neighbor's dog still loses his mind every time I walk past. None of that is AI generated. None of that is optimized for engagement. It's just real. And I think the reason this keeps nagging at me is because right now, over half of all new content on the internet is AI generated. And that number is expected to hit 90% by the end of this year. So when people say everything is AI now, they're not being dramatic about the internet. They're kind of right. The internet is becoming mostly synthetic content. But the internet is not the whole world. And I think we've gotten so deep into screens that we've started confusing the two. Like, I could use ChatGPT all the time to communicate for me when I'm behind a keyboard or I'm on my phone, but I will still need to express myself clearly when I'm standing in front of other people. I have to be able to listen to them. I have to be able to have the emotional intelligence to understand what they're saying and respond to them in real time. That is a skill that you build by actually doing it over and over in real time. And I've been noticing this gap more and more, where you see someone whose online presence is incredibly polished, articulate, they have great takes, and then you see them in a video where someone else is filming and editing, and you're like, oh, where did that person go? People are still gonna see what I actually look like when I'm standing in front of them, no matter how much I alter my images that I share on social media. They're gonna hear my actual voice. They're gonna hear all my little weird, quirky speaking patterns. They're going to experience my real personality, not the curated version. And honestly, I think that's becoming more valuable and not less. Consumer preference for AI-generated content has dropped significantly in the last year. People are developing this instinct for when something feels manufactured, and they are craving the real, the messy, the unpolished, the stuff that has rough edges and personality and evidence of an actual human behind it. So what are we doing here? I know it's not all this simple, and AI is impacting things offline too, for sure. It's changing jobs, it's changing how we learn, it's changing what skills matter. So I don't want to pretend like it's just a screen problem. But if you start to feel like everything is AI and you don't know what's real anymore, that's why we have each other. That's why we gather in groups as human beings. That's why we see each other face to face in person. We look each other in the eyes and we talk. We form our own thoughts from our own brains in real time, unfiltered, unaltered, unedited, together. That's always there for us, no matter how weird the internet gets. Every time I get really frustrated by seeing how much of the online content is from bots and how many comments and reactions are from AI, and it's like nothing feels real anymore, I have to remind myself that that frustration is a signal. It's my brain telling me I've been behind a screen too long. I need to recalibrate by going to this outside world that can't be faked. So put down the phone, go outside, touch grass, better yet, touch moss, because moss is incredible and it's been doing its thing for like 470 million years and it does not care about your algorithm. Lose yourself in the magic of the natural world that has been here before us and will probably, hopefully, be here after us. We humans are meant to be part of that world. We evolved in it. Our nervous systems are calibrated to it. And every study on mental health and nature connection backs this up. AI is not everywhere now. It's everywhere that has screens. And there's a whole beautiful world out there that is not on a screen and that can't be faked.